Hello everyone and welcome to the Aldi Cup Series Season number 2, race 27 here at Chicagoland for the LifeLock 400. Jack Hawkins, Colin Driver starting on the front row for this one. 54 laps around Chicagoland Speedway for the first chase race of Season number 2. Now for those who are wondering what the chase system will be, it will be the same as the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, chase grid. Oh god, I can't say that, but yeah. It will be like that, except there will be track changes. New Hampshire and Martinsville have been replaced. Talladega and Kansas have swapped positions, so that's just to name a few. So anyways, just before we begin the starting lineup, chase drivers will have a chase logo on the right side of their names, and non-chase drivers will have no chase logo on the side of their names. So anyways, we're going to get to the starting lineup. On the pole is the number 21 of Jack Hawkins, grabbing his 5th career pole. Starting alongside of him, a great start for Colin Driver in the number 56. On row number 2, we got Hunter Sleppy in the 88, a chase driver, and Zachary Fitzwater in the number 80. Row 3, Chase Marks in the 31, and Ian Perez in the 48, also a chase driver. Jordan Watt in the 92 and Matthew Engelram in the 61. Engelram super impressive this season. Behind them, 2 chase drivers, Jay Jeffs and Kelly Lee, who barely made the chase. We've got Mitchell Carter and Cyrus McGee, another chase driver. Behind them, Lucifer Sam and yet another chase driver for DW Motorsports, Jake Rogers. Behind them, Jackson Lynn in the 84, the Homestead winner, and TJ Yoshi in the 45. Then we've got Julio Caesar in the number 79 and Elisha Gordon. Behind them, on row 10, is Eli Bright in the 72, the Darlings pole sitter, and Luke Rennie in the 94. Then we've got a bunch of chase drivers, Landon Hicks and Kian Raleigh on row 11. Then we've got Brandon Bent and Jonathan Rains on row 12. Then we got on row 13, Tristan Allen and Jonathan King. Then we got the 44 of Matthew Stotts, Daytona winner, and Davey Johnson in the 23. We got Dawson Miller in the number 5, and Simon Nichols in the 82. Benny Watson, the All-Star winner in the 97, and Reagan Whitlock in the 08. Behind them, defending winner Noah Cars and Dan Park, 2 former chase drivers. We got Joseph Landy Papillon in the number 20, and Max Neuwirth, chase driver, winner at Auto Club. Behind them, Brian Grimes in the number 11, and William Johnston in the 00. Josh Crash in the 28, and James Kinghart on row 20. And on the final row, 2 chase drivers, Gerard Oren and Dominic Anthony. Not good starting spots for them. So anyways, that is your starting lineup. The car's about to roll off here at Chicagoland. And we are getting going for the 27th race of the season and the first race of the chase. And Jack Hawkins, your number 1 chase seed, looking to prove why he is the number 1 chase seed, the guy that everyone is trying to beat. I think he's the championship favourite, I would have to say. He's been really good this season. Just hasn't got many of the results. As many results as he would like. But anyways, coming to the green flag is out and we're underway here at Chicagoland for 54 laps. Down to 1. Colin Driver trying to clear for second in the 56, and he does. Down the back. Hawkins still leading. They're 3 wide behind them. Chase Marks in the 31 trying to make something happen very early on. Oh, when Driver hits the outside wall, he hangs onto it. Sleppy goes up to second, but Hawkins leads the first lap. Now, with this chase, you win a race, you're into the next round. I was kind of disputing that at first with myself because I wasn't really sure. You see here, looking back to the field, we got 4 wide. That's Kelly Lee in the middle of that, and Perez is up in the outside wall in the 48, and he's scraping along it. Oh, and he comes down and nearly wipes out Matthew Stotts in the 44. How about that? Good save by Perez, but he's going to be shuffled forward wide again. That's Alan King in there. Jonathan Rains stuck on the high side. They're 4 wide again. Neuwirth on the inside on the 7. The fan back yet again. Oh, careful, 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 Miller. And someone hit the outside wall, I couldn't tell. Jack Porkins still leading here in the 21. However, he's going to try and hold off the 88. Matthew Engelram back there up in third position in the 61. Driver slots into fourth. There he is, Matthew Engelram. He's done a really good job this season. There's driver. Fitzwater in fifth. And Porkins continuing to lead. Slappy trying to get to the inside of the 21. He's not quite close enough. Whoa, careful. Colin Driver nearly got turned by Zachary Fitzwater. Now Mark's making it 3 wide again, or trying to. He's going to get underneath the Fitzwater. So going to get into the top 5 here in the 31 car. As the 21 of Jack Porkins. Still leading. The 88 of Hunter Slappy trying to get to the inside, but it's not going to happen for him. Engelram right on the back of him. And he's going to get underneath the 88. Side by side to the line for second. Engelram. Going to let Porkins get away here. Slappy stuck on the high side and Engelram will clear. Now here comes Colin Driver into the fray. As he's going to get underneath the 88. A great run for Colin Driver this weekend. It's been really impressive. He's going to get up to third. He's had a fairly tough season, but he can do well in this car. He's had multiple top 10s this season. Now Mark's trying to get into the world. Not sure what that's all about, but Mark's was trying to get underneath the Slappy, but it didn't quite work. And Porkins holding on to the lead here in the 21. Has the most poles out of any driver in the series now with pole. Trying to grab another victory. Trying to become the first 3-time winner in Season 2. But Engelram, he wants to get the victory and he's closing up very quickly in that 61 car. Trying to get to the inside. He's got a bit of a run there. Driver's closing in as well in the 56. Engelram right up on the back. Will he make a move? Yes, he will, to the inside. Oh, you have to get out of the gas a little bit. And Porkins holds on. Now, Driver right up onto the back of the 61. Now he goes to the inside. With help from Slappy in the 88. I see Slappy trying to make it 3 wide. Chase Marks in the game in the 31. He's going to make it. We'll try and make it 3 wide. And he does, as Engelram shoots up the racetrack. Meanwhile, Porkins has just got away from them. Engelram in the outside wall. And here comes Jordan Watt in the 92 and Lucifer Sam in the 32. Carter on the outside. Trying to make it 3 wide again. And they do. Jay Jefferson in the 47. A great run for him right now. Currently inside the top 10. That's what he needs. He wants to continue in this chase in that 47. Engelram nearly in the outside wall again, but he's going to fall back behind Jefferson. Driver up to second, now an attack from Slappy. Hunter Slappy got that win at Richmond just a couple of days ago. He finally got that breakthrough win, and that's put him in the chase, but Porkins, he's done a great job holding off these guys. Oh, someone hit the outside wall. Couldn't tell who that was. I think it was Julio Caesar in the 79. I could be wrong. There he is. Had a really tough season. See a couple of other chase drivers. Cyrus McGee in the 4. Brandon Bent, his teammates in the 27. Landon Hicks in the 77. All up here. Good run for those guys. And Porkins still leading here. Driver kind of broken away from Hunter Slappy just a little bit. The 56 car back there. And now the 88 tries to go to the inside of Driver. He got a good run off for 2. He's got a Real shot there allows Marks to close up a little bit as well. Jordan Watt in the 92 trying to enter the fight, and Marks now goes to the inside, and Watt makes it 3 wide in the 92, but he has to get out of the gas, and that didn't really work out for him. As now Marks, he got a great run through 2 that time, as he's going to get up past the 88 for third. Now it's for Sam on the inside in the 32 car. He's sponsor for him and for Tristan Allen. Returning sponsor, or old sponsor for Cody Smart, the owner, coming back to the team, Ford Motorcraft and Quick Lane. So there you go. Anyways, the front 2 kind of scooted away, but I'm expecting Marks and Co to catch right back up if they go single file. Which they might not do, I'm not exactly sure, but you know. Marks still holding on to third there in the number 31. Slappy trying to get to the inside of him there. He couldn't quite do it. Driver still in second. A great run for the 56. Can do well in this, guys. Have multiple top 10s as I've already mentioned. And here he is running second. He's done a great job in this car. He's had a lot of bad luck though in the 56. He was running up front at Atlanta before pit stop issue. That put him back down the field. Back is the 47 of Jay Jefferson, still holding on to a top 10. Big Size McGee is just outside it in the 4, but still a good run for him in the new and improved Subway car. Brandon Bent in the 27. Here he is. And we go back to 2 other chase drivers, Landon Hicks and Jake Rogers. And Matthew Stott's trying to make a move, but it didn't quite work out for him. There's Kelly Lee in the 51. Only mid-pack. I expected a caution by now, but hasn't been one. You see Kean Raleigh, Max Neuwirth. Back, then we got Jared Oren, who started on the final row. He's got around Jonathan King. Dominic Anthony's back there in the 22. Then we got Jonathan Rains, the 09, not good for him. Go back even further, Tristan Allen in the 2. Not good for him either. Ian Perez fell way back after hitting that outside wall. So he's the final chase driver and the final driver in the field right now, as Chase Marks has got around Colin Driver for second. Jordan Watt had to get out of the throttle there, and Driver's going to get back by him. But Porkins, he's led every single lap so far. It's been a dominant display by the 21. And if he were to win this race, he would advance to the next round of the chase. So it doesn't matter what happens at Armory Digital and Dover for him, because he'll already be locked in. So, but of course, while these guys are battling for a championship, Porkins and Slappy, Chase Marks, he's currently second. Colin Driver, Jordan Watt, Mitchell Carter, they all haven't gotten wins yet. They all want a win. And for Mitchell Carter, he's outside the top 30 in owner points because of like Kelly Lee and Jared Oren moving up in points. So this is a good run for the 3. He needs to go around Noah Cars. Let's see, there's Cyrus McGee getting underneath the Matthew Engle ram. McGee's also been super impressive. He had a tough start, but he's currently doing a good job getting by the 61. Brandon Bent in the 27, trying to get underneath of Elijah Gordon. And now Gordon that's a good move underneath of Matthew Engle ram. Elijah Gordon was 6th in points, but he didn't have a win. That's what pushed him out of the chase. So, however, he's trying to win the battle with the non-chase. He's got a 60-something point lead. So, as speaking of the lead, it's closed up. You see spectator cam. See, the front 3 are fairly close to each other. Porkins, Marks, and Hunter Slappy. There's a Colin Driver still there, of course. And now we're going to take a look from the rear of the 21. And we're back in a 3 and 4. Got a bit of a gap over Chase Marks, who's under attack from Sleppy. That's good for him. That's what he needs to do. He needs to pull a gap. It's Chase Marks was closing in that time down the front, but Hawkins takes a bit of a better line. So now they're battling behind for second. Look at the back of now the 31. Chase Marks, he's able to hold off Hunter Sleppy. He's now trying to hunt down the 21 of Jack Hawkins. Ultra impressive drive by Chase Marks. I said earlier that angle rounds be super impressive, but this guy's being super impressive as well. I mean, yes, Kelly Lee did make the chase and win a race and all that, and Dan Park's been pretty good as well. But I think the 31 and the 61 have been the real shining lights as Hawkins comes down onto the pit road. So pit stops are beginning here at Chicagoland. I'm not sure if anyone is following him down. That'll be the first lap that he hasn't led today. So Ian Perez does follow him in the 48. Anyway, so Marks, Colin Driver trying to get underneath the 88 for second. Mitchell Carter closed up a fair bit as well, thanks to Hawkins coming in. And these two guys coming in, and Sleppy comes in. So guys stay out. Marks, Sam, Watt, Jefferson, Gordon, Bent, and Graham 3 wide, nearly wrecking each other at the start line. But so everyone coming in now, led by Hunter Sleppy. Hawkins is done. Ian Perez still getting his tyres. So 21, they get a fairly good pit stop. See who else comes in. Marks comes in from the lead. And Lucifer Sand stays out to the 32. So he's just going to get a... Well, he's going to lead a lap, so that's good for him. So guys coming out now. Dawson Miller, I think, got a really good pit stop. Take a look back throughout the field. So Sam, Rogers, Caesar, I think they all stayed out. So let's see, Mitchell Carter, I think... Yeah, Mitchell Carter won the race off because Perez was still in the pit road for a long time, probably repairing damage, as Hawkins will easily get by him. He's got to be careful, the 48 too. As we'll see who wins the race off. And it looks like it'll be Marks. So Chase Marks in the number 31 will win the race off. Will it get in front of Jack Hawkins, however? I don't think so. As there they go. So Hawkins will be in front. Now, I believe Ian Perez is a lap down. I could be wrong. Whatever. Colin Driver's way out in front. I'm not sure if he's on the lead lap or not. Now, Eli Bright, not sure if he's a lap down, sorry. But if he's not a lap down, Hawkins already got by him anyway. So yeah, Jack Hawkins, I think, will retain the lead. Colin Driver was way out in front though, so I'll have to check that. Mitchell Carter's up to second. Chase Marks in third. Cyrus McGee and Dawson Miller. Where did he come from in the 5 car? Jackson Lynn in the 84 is back there. TJ Oshie, I'm not sure. I think he's 7th. I could be wrong. Then Bright Jefferson, as Brandon Bett hits the outside wall. Not good for him. Landon Hicks back there in the 77. You see now Perez, I'm not sure if he's actually I don't think he'd be the leader. I think he'd be a lap down. Because he had to repair some damage from that last pit stop. So Miller's gone up to third here. He's got around Marks and McGee. Yeah, Perez is a lap down, technically. And Hawkins is actually the leader here in the 21, so just check that, sorry. Right up on the back of the 48. He doesn't want to be stuck behind Perez because Carter, Miller, Marks, McGee, and Jackson Lynn, they'll all close up and really give him a run for the money. But right now, he just wants to get by the 48. This might be a bit of a strategy by the 48, so he because because both these drivers are chase drivers, so maybe now Perez really should give way here in the 48. There's Jonathan King, so he's way down the order. There's Benny Watson. Kohler Driver's way down the order as well, so he must have had a tardy pit stop in the 56. What a shame. Kelly Lee's way back down the field as well, so, and Hunter Sleppy. So a lot of drivers having tardy pit stops on that one, and look how far they've fallen down the order. I'm pretty sure I saw Matthew Engelrand there as well in the 61 car. Taken on board from the 3 of Mitchell Carter, trying to hunt down Jack Hawkins as he's trying to get by Ian Perez. To the line. So well, a long way to go in this one. So it's not over. But Hawkins, he's led all but 4 laps up to this point. So it's going to be hard to get by him as he's been ultra impressive. He wants to get that win. As now Marks close in. So he got around Dawson Miller, and so did Cyrus McGee back there. Oops, wrong camera angle. So Carter needing good run. Currently in second. That will definitely boost his chances. There's Jackson Lynn in the A4. Good run for him as well. Just closing in on the back of this top 5 group. Well, not all top 5 because Hawkins is a fairly big lead. But if he continues to struggle to get by Ian Perez, then they will catch him, and they'll probably get by him. I mean, he might just be relaxing for the time being, and but I'm sure he'd be fairly annoyed at this right now, as he knows he's quicker than Ian Perez. But you just can't get by him, and that's the problem. As he got about for second, Marks tried to get by Mitchell Carter, but he couldn't quite do it. And now Cyrus McGee getting a run. This is a good run for Cyrus McGee as well, as he's a chase driver. So right now, if it were to finish, Jack Hawkins, he'd be locked in, and Cyrus McGee, he'd be second in points. So that's good for DW Motorsports. And I'm not sure where Bent and Rogers are. I'm pretty sure Bent is still around mid-pack at the back of Marks. Or McGee trying to make a move in the 4. Not going to happen. He falls back. So Marks gets up to second. He gets by Carter. And now trying to hunt down the 21. Chase Marks has been really good today as well. So just think though. Ian Perez and Chase Marks, they started on the same row. 5th and 6th. And look how far. It's been a tough day for Ian Perez. Didn't start off well. Started on the fence and really hasn't gotten any better. And Hawkins, he wants to get by him for sure, but just you can't quite do it. Goes looks to the inside. Perez shuts the door on him. He's got a good run that time. Perez still holding him up. He comes down and blocks the 21 down the front. That's probably not a good thing, as Hawkins was nearly pushing him. So he can't quite get by him again. It's a situation starting to become desperate for the 21. Because this is definitely going to hurt his chances of winning this race and making it to the next round. However, even if he does finish in the top 5, it's still good for him, as he will have a fairly big points lead over the guy who'd be 13th. I'm not sure who that would be. It might be Hunter Sleppy, it might be Kelly Lee, I'm not sure. I know Ian Perez would certainly be in that elimination zone, as he is currently... I'm not sure, I think he might... I know he's not... He's on the lead lap, but he's on the tail end of it. He's going to be a lap car soon. But, yeah, I mean... I think TJ Oshie is a lap car as well. I'm fairly sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly sure. I could be wrong. It's a top wreck for the 45. So Hawkins trying to win this race, trying to get his 3rd win of the season. If he were to win this race, he'd be tied for 2nd all time in terms of wins, only behind tied with Max Newith and only behind Tristan Allen, who has 7. But Mark's got a great run. He's coming. He's coming quickly. Porkins kind of leaned back. Look at the run the 31 got. This is going to get interesting. From the roof of the 31. Look how much he closed on the 21. He's a long way off a couple of laps ago. Looking at the back of Porkins. He gets underneath it. Perez. Marks closes in. And he's looking right up on the back of him. And Porkins will clear. Marks tries to get to the inside, but Porkins gets a run. Now Marks has to deal with Ian Perez. Couple of laps to go here at Chicagoland. Cyrus McGee is ranging up onto the back of the 31 as well. They want to get by Ian Perez. McGee's probably going to get by him. Marks has already cleared him and trying to hunt down the 21. Mitchell Carter in 4th position. He can't get by the 48 yet. But he's got Miller right behind him. Can Porkins win it? A bit of a gap now in the 31. Still not comfortable by any means. No cautions in this one. It's been surprising. Well, we got 3 wide. A Nichols Racing sandwich. Mitchell Carter. That's his former teammate. Dawson Miller on the inside. We got a couple laps to go. A few laps to go. And McGee, I feel like Cyrus McGee is going to do the thing and try and battle with the 31 because I think McGee knows he's probably not going to win. But it's still going to be a good run for him. He's 3rd right now. They'll get 40 points towards the championship. So it's good news for the 4. 21 continues to lead. Back to the spectator cam. Got a couple of laps to go. And McGee now trying to get to the inside. We have a caution now, going to overtime. Which will really shake things up. McGee to the inside, they're battling. And now Carter tries to get it to the inside as McGee was never able to get by the 31 and kind of slipped up. I'm not sure if TJ Oshi's actually on the lead lap or not. If he is on the lead lap, he's currently 5th. Anyways, the number 21 of Porkins, he's trying to hang off Chase Marks. Here we go. Whoop, wrong camera angle. 2 laps to go, I believe. Here at Chicagoland. This is a big race for Jack Porkins. McGee's still in 3rd. Mark's trying to close in. Porkins got a better run. Got a better run that time. There we go. White flag, 1 to go. So Jack Porkins trying to become the first 3-time winner in Season 2. Mark's trying to close in, get his first win, but I don't think it's going to happen. Jack Porkins, he's really struggled with the chase last season, and this season he's going to start it off with a win. Career win number 3 in the first drive to get 3 wins of the season. Jack Porkins will make the round of 12. He wins at Chicagoland. Chase Marks still gets 2nd. An impressive run for the 31. Cyrus McGee 3rd in the 4. And wow, what a race. Jack Porkins wins it here at Chicagoland, his 3rd win of the season, and will advance to the round of 12 with this win. Cyrus McGee, a great run for him in 3rd. It's going to boost him up in the points. Go back to the next chase driver, which was Jay Jefferson by the looks of it in the 47. Great day for him. And Landon Hicks is up there as well. So anyways, well, congratulations, Jack Porkins. Here are your finishing results here at Chicagoland, and yeah. So, anyways, here are the final results. Jack Porkins wins it and will advance to the next round. See all the results up there. Drivers with the Chase logo on the right side of them. Chase drivers, obviously. So, there's the next page of results. Max Newell 17th. Defending winner Noel Cast 28th. So, good job by Oren and Anthony from the final row. Moved their way through the field, but bad days for a couple of drivers there. Allen, Raleigh, Sleppy, Lee, King, and Perez, all way down the field. And here are the chase standings. You can see them for yourself. Jack Porkins locked in. Hunter Sleppy, Kelly Lee, Ian Perez, and Jonathan King all out of it, but they are all under 10 points behind Tristan Allen. But anyways, that wraps up the LifeLock 400 here at Chicagoland. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time at Armory Digital for the Armory Digital 500.